The new series drop has come along with several updates, including a change to the way that the token shop works. In case you didn't know, everyone now gets a free Series 3 card every single month, but you can no longer purchase Series 3 cards in the token shop. I'm going to go ahead and claim a tumor right now. A bunch of cards have been nerfed, including She-Hulk, Red Skull, sort of, although you could actually consider this a buff rather than a nerf, really. Like, supposedly how it interacts with Shuri has been nerfed, but even with Shuri, it's 26 now instead of 30. It's only buffing its opponents by 4 power instead of 8. Yeah, no, this is a pretty clean buff. Arrow, Thanos, and the Space Stone. Quinjet, I think that's all of them. And I believe that Mystique and Absorbing Man and Taskmaster now need their targets to still be on the battlefield in order to copy their effects or copy their power. With all of that aside, I'm going to start upgrading cards. If you want to skip to the part where I actually do the unboxing, skip to this time, but please don't do that. I'm going to have loads of cool stuff to discuss, and in my opinion, upgrading the cards is a big part of the fun, so stick around to hear my thoughts on Marvel Snap. What are we going to start with? Quality. Let's go with this awesome Spider-Man variant. So I actually personally think that Marvel Snap is looking like it is about to be in the best spot that the game's ever been in. Current nerfs aside, which I'm not entirely sure are going to do enough to actually kill the Shuri Red Skull deck, Marvel Snap is really exciting, at least to me at the moment, with the new competitive updates coming out. If you haven't heard, there are so many videos here on YouTube that talk about them, but essentially ladder is being improved. If you get to Infinite, you will only ever play against other players that are at Infinite. Hopefully that means bots are being removed as well. There are going to be leaderboards. There's going to be a new competitive battle mode ladder called Conquest Mode, which might have some sort of entry fee, but then will have rewards. It's all a bit unclear as to how that's going to work, but the important thing is, this is so exciting. Speaking as someone who loves competition in games, I'm going to go on a bit of a tirade here. I've been a bit demotivated by gaming in general recently, as the whole gaming ecosystem seems to have been moving into a direction that's much more casual and much less competitive. And that is because most people that play games want to play them casually. They want to play them to relieve some stress. They don't want to get stressed out. So outside of games that are fully formed for these intense experiences like League of Legends, Dota, Valorant, CS, etc., it seems as though other games in general have been sidelining any sort of ranking system or anything that sort of pushes that identity. You know, Destiny 2 had its big new update recently, and I've seen people reviewing it saying, hey, if you like competitive games, if that's what you want in your FPS game, you want competition, Destiny's not the game for you, because Bungie have made it explicitly clear they're not interested in making Destiny competitive, which, coming from the team that originally created Halo, where Halo 2 and Halo 3 were the epitome of competition back in, 2007, around that time. It's just, for me, it's just a sign of the greater video game industry just moving into that more casual direction, which is fine and it's understandable. And I'd sort of started, honestly, over the last month or two to sort of think to myself, maybe gaming just isn't for me anymore. Maybe what I want in video games isn't popular anymore. And of course, devs are going to make what's popular because that is the thing that makes sense to do. All of that being said, seeing the changes that have been announced to the top end of Marvel Snap, seeing Second Dinner explicitly say, we do not want your gameplay to end when you hit Infinite, to me, that is so exciting. And it's a relief. I was starting to get to the point where I wasn't motivated to grind Marvel Snap anymore. Last season's the first season where I didn't hit Infinite because, frankly, I couldn't be bothered. Getting the title, or was it a card back? I don't remember. At the end of the month, just wasn't worth doing it to me. And with no real competitive incentive, I'd have more fun just playing battle mode, commentating tournaments and doing that kind of thing, as the reward to playing the game itself wasn't there. And by reward, I don't mean like physical, here is your reward, have credits, have gold. I just mean that sense of achievement that comes with your name on a leaderboard, seeing how good you are compared to the others, seeing who the best players are so you can watch them, observe them and learn from them. To me, Marvel Snap not having that was really starting to impact my fun on the game. but it's coming. And that is incredible. So I want to say thank you, Second Dinner. Right now, I'm more excited about Marvel Snap than I ever have been before. And I want to make it explicitly clear, I'm not saying that you watching right now, you should be excited about this. I'm not saying that. If you want to play Marvel Snap casually, if you want to build out your collection and just want to play a few games and not worry too much about winning and losing, that's great. You can. But the fact that now with these new updates, players that do want to play competitively will have the facility to do that. That is amazing, and Second Dinner should be applauded for this. Sorry, I slowed down with the card upgrading there because I got a bit enthusiastic and excited. Where are we at? She-Hulk got nerfed, but honestly, I think at 9 power it's still going to be fine. Like, at the end of the day, going Shuri into, going Shuri into a turn 6 She-Hulk Arrow is probably still going to be, like, Shuri turn 4, turn 5 pass, She-Hulk Arrow turn 6, it's still going to be pretty busted, I think. Or, She-Hulk Taskmaster, you're going to get 2 18 power cards. Yeah, I really don't think these nerfs are enough. That's the only thing I am a little bit underwhelmed by with this update. Is I don't think that nerfing the odd thing by a power or 2 is actually enough to change the game in any sort of significant way, but that's something we'll find out with time. I would like to see a proper true meta shake-up in Marvel Snap. Like, I would like to see a lot of cards changed drastically. I'm shocked that Leech wasn't touched. That seems like a huge oversight. But again, time will tell. Just gonna keep upgrading my She-Hulk. Marvel Snap tournaments have continued to thrive. There have been several taking place both on YouTube and Twitch. There are real life tournaments starting to happen. Have you been watching any of the Marvel Snap tournaments? Have you seen any of the ones that I've been casting? I've had a real great time doing them. I hope you have enjoyed watching if you have. I am surprised, in addition to Leech not being nerfed, I'm real surprised that Shuri hasn't been touched. Like, the nerf on Red Skull, which realistically is actually more of a buff, that was intended to make the card not quite so good with Shuri, I don't believe that that is going to have achieved its intended effect. The problem with Shuri is that it's very difficult to nerf her without completely killing the card. I don't quite have enough boosters on She-Hulk now. If you make Shuri 5 cost, she's dead. I guess you could make Shuri 1 power, but that doesn't actually do anything to change what makes that card so strong. The only proposed nerf I can think of for Shuri, which I believe would bring her more in line with the balance of other cards, would be make Shuri's text one of the following 2 things. Either A, the next card you play this turn has its power doubled. So, on the final turn, you could still go Shuri She-Hulk or Shuri Lizard, but you're not going to be able to do anything quite as bonkers as you used to be able to do. Or, option 2, make Shuri say the first card that you play next turn has its power doubled. That way, you can play Shuri turn 5, and you can't then skip turn 5 and then play She-Hulk Taskmaster turn 6. If you play Shuri turn 4, you have to play your big thing on turn 5, so it's a little bit weaker to being Shang-Chi'd or Valkyrie'd or something like that. I think that's the nerf that I personally like the sound of and would do. But I guess that the Second Dinner really don't want to nerf Shuri unless absolutely necessary. It's one of the strongest cards. It was one of the first Series 5 cards. Obviously now it's Series 4. And I guess they want to keep her powerful. I just think she's too powerful at the moment. Can I get a gold Adam Warlock? Oh, come on. It's basically the same as the last one. What's the difference between these? They've got a green shooty lines, and this one's got purple sparkles. Yeah, I hope they upgrade I hope they do something about these splits because they're just not unique enough at the moment. They need to add more color schemes. All right, what's next? What's next? Oh, this Black Bolt. I've been playing a lot of Black Bolt recently because I've been playing a Stature deck, which I've really been enjoying. Stature's a really cool card. Stature with Black Bolt, with She-Hulk, with Moon Girl. That's a really nice combo. And actually maybe Stature deck does become a little bit better as it wasn't really impacted by the nerfs. I mean, She-Hulk was, but again, that's not much of a nerf. And Arrow was, I suppose. Actually, Arrow's quite a lot weaker now. Arrow definitely feels like the card that was hit the hardest. Oh, I'm 6 boosters short. Whoops. Still got 3,000 gold. Let's go with the Goblin. Let's upgrade this Goblin. I've got loads of boosters for it, and I'd love to have a golden one of this. I really don't want a black and white one, though. I think black and white red Goblin would sort of defeat the purpose of it. I got the boosters. We're doing it again. I want a golden goblin. I had some weird feedback on... Was it my last video or the one before? I had a weird feedback on a recent video that was something like, oh, you're so negative about the game, and although I agree with your points, that's making me think of your channel negatively, and therefore I'm unsubscribing, goodbye. And I just read that and I was sort of like, what? Because I'm pretty sure the video that was a comment on, I was actually praising the game more than anything. And in fact, I got comments on the same video saying, how can you defend this game? And it's like, people are like accusing me of being a shill. And I think it's pretty incredible that I can be accused of being a shill for the game and be accused of being too negative about the game on the same video. I don't try to be negative about the game. I try to be honest. And by the same merit, yes! There we go. Yeah, let's make this all 3D and then we're done. By the same merit, I like to be honest about the bad things too. Like I'd never want to be too hard on it, but I want Marvel Snap to be as good as possible because I love the game. And so that means if I think something's not good about it, I'm going to say that. I'm going to contribute to the voice that's saying, hey, Second Dinner, consider fixing this, because I want the game to be as good as possible. I want us all to have the best time possible. So there have been some... I'm out of credits. Let's get some more credits. Do-do-do-be-do-do-be-do. Got some mystery variants to unlock as well. Maybe I should make those their own video again. That video did really well. I'll decide later. I don't know why I didn't unlock the gold previously. I've just been letting it sit here. There's no real logic to that. The credits for sure, but the gold, no. Where's my goblin? But yeah, I can honestly say that due to the competitive updates that have been announced, I'm very optimistic about Marvel Snap at the moment. Do I think the game is perfect? No. Do I think card acquisition is perfect? No. But like, it's also, I wouldn't expect it to be. Like, no game is perfect. There are flaws that Second Dinner know about, but in general, I think they're doing a really great job. Right, where are we? Yep, I don't want to upgrade that. How many boxes do we have at the moment? 25 boxes to open. Any other cards I want to upgrade? Oh, we could, yeah, let's upgrade Peach Momoko Mystique. I wasn't actually anticipating buying this bundle, but it was such a good deal. It was sort of hard not to. May as well upgrade it now we've got it. It is a beautiful looking variant. And now the moment of truth. Actually, one more upgrade. This is a really nice Sentinel too. I think it's way nicer than the base art. We have 27 boxes to open. I have one Series 3 card left, which is Orca, I think, which will be guaranteed in the next few boxes. We want to try and get the steampunk variants due to this new steampunk rush event. I'm not sure how many there are, but here we go. Let's get into it. The first box is Orca. Okay, well, as I said, we were guaranteed that within the first 4 anyway. That's that out the way. Obviously, Series 4 cards still very much on the table. If I open up a Series 5 card, I will fall off my chair because that's still never happened before. Let's do it. Steampunk Falcon. Pretty good start. I do already have this Captain America Falcon variant, which I like the idea of him with the shield. But the steampunk, I think I prefer the artwork on this one. Very cool. 25 boxes left. Let's go. 300 collector's tokens. 300 credits. Steampunk Shocker. Oh my god, that is sick. I think I've been using Pixel Shocker until now. Yeah, I've been using this. This is way cooler. 22 boxes to go. 100 collector's tokens. 100 collector's tokens. Steampunk Yellow Jacket. All right. Do I even have... I think that's my first Yellow Jacket variant. Yeah, it is. I like that a lot. Oh my gosh. 300 credits. 300 tokens. 500 tokens. Steampunk Bishop. Very cool. I do prefer this bishop variant that I got in the bundle the other day, but it's another one to add to the collection. Can't complain about that. 15 chests left. 100 tokens. 200 gold. 300 credits. That's Series 4. I got excited for a second when I thought it might be Series 5, but no, that's Series 4. That's my 1 in 40 Series 4 card used up on Arguably the worst card in the game. I'm going to try and find a way to make this work. Watch this space. 200 tokens. Steam-powered title. I guess that's part of this variant rush, so I can't be too mad, but never too happy to get a title. Oh man, that's cool. I think that's my first Reba variant too. Oh no, I had this one, but I do like the steampunk one more. That's very cool. 600 tokens. 300 credits. 100 tokens. The goggles do nothing. I'm guessing this is another steampunk title. 100 tokens. 400 tokens. 200 gold. And final box. 400 tokens. Not bad. Not bad. I've got 1100 tokens now, which I will be using in just under 2 hours to unlock the Teenage Warhead card. That's pretty sweet. We've got another 1200 credits, so let's go ahead and do all of these upgrades. Also, I feel like I've been pretty lucky on variants because with the winter one, it was a 10% chance, right? So the odds were 1 variant in every 10 boxes opened. I opened 27 boxes and I got how many new variants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variants. So that was 1 in every 5 boxes, not 1 in every 10. I don't know whether they changed the odds or whether I just got really lucky. I'm actually gonna look that up right now. Wait, I got all of them. Oh, I got all of them. What? Oh, it was a 5% chance for the winter update, but it's a 10% chance for this one. Yeah, I got them all. That's actually all of them. I didn't know that. That's really funny. I like the Shocker one in particular, actually. Not a huge fan of the titles, but to be fair, I never am a huge fan of the titles. Upgrade Peach Momoko Mystique again. Really beautiful variant. So that makes this box 28, right? 400 credits. We'll keep going then. What's next to be upgraded? I'll go with Electro. This is a really nice Electro variant. And this card should pretty much always be good, right? Wait, how many boxes did I open? I don't think I got that right. Wasn't it? I think this would be box 29 or box 30. I don't know. It might say in the title of the video how many I opened in the end. It probably won't. Luchador Drax. Is that my first Drax variant? Wow, we got so many variants in this video. Oh my gosh. Look at the variants. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not a variant. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 variants. It's crazy. I'm gonna save the mystery variants for another video because I know how much you like them. And I want you to keep clicking on my stuff. And that's it for now. Hugely optimistic about Marvel Snap at the moment. Hope you are too, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much to my Patreons. You really do help me make this channel a reality. So thank you for your support. If you'd like to join them, the link is in the description. I'll see you in the next one.